Welcome to today's video. I'm Gary Weriawan and right now we are in the beautiful Labuan Bajo, Indonesia. I'm having a little bit of vacation with my family and also my wife, and it's just a beautiful place. This is part of my everyday vlog where I try to capture some nice photographs, and today I'm quite sure it will be easy because of this beautiful scenery, and I'm hoping to capture some nice photographs today. And join me in today's video as we go along to see the behind the scenes of how I take some of these beautiful photographs. In terms of camera gear, I'm keeping it very simple. I've uploaded a very short video yesterday mentioning about the gear that I'm taking with me on this particular trip, but I just want to quickly mention them again. This is the Panasonic GX85, my main camera, and I also use with the GX85 right now. This is the Panasonic 14 to 140mm super zoom lens, and I have an ultra wide angle lens. This is the Laowa 7.5mm for those ultra wide angle scenes, and just a backup prime lens. This is the 20mm f1.7 for nighttime photography, environmental portrait, that kind of stuff. So now let's try to take some photographs here in the hotel. So a couple of compositions that I was thinking. By the way, we are now in the Hotel Ayana in Labuan Bajo, and that area right there I'm quite interested because it looks really nice right there with lots of hill area and the boats and the ocean. I think it just looks nice, so we're going to use the 14 to 140mm to try to capture a telephoto landscape shot of that area. Alright, so this is my 14 to 140. I'm zooming to about 100mm right now. I'm sorry, I have to cut the scene because I'm not using my usual tool to attach this vlogging camera, the DJI Pocket, to my bag because I'm not wearing a bag right now. But we're still going to take the photograph right now. 100mm f5.6 aperture priority, and we're just going to focus on trying to get that composition right there. The boats as like the center part of the image and the hills as the background. We have a little bit of a nice foreground from the flowers on the left part of the image. I think it looks kind of nice. Alright, very simple photograph, just a distant landscape with a nice foreground, something like that. One more possible composition over here on the right side from this hotel's lobby. We see another island with boats and hill areas right there. Looks kind of interesting, but I'm trying to focus only on the hills on the right, not on the left side. So again, with the 14 to 140, this is a backlight situation. 25mm aperture priority. So this is the composition that I was thinking. Vertical composition, very simple. I'm trying to employ a little bit of the flowers on the foreground right here as sort of a foreground of interest, and as a leading line into the island and the boat area right there. Yep, this is backlight. I don't know if you can see the screen or not, but yeah, this is the composition that I was after. Very simple composition. I'm quite thankful that I'm bringing the 14 to 140 instead of the 12 to 32 and 35 to 100 combo, because this is much easier. I don't have to change lens, and I can bring a lot more gear on this trip compared to my other previous trips. So yeah, this is a good choice for now. This is actually the view from our room from Hotel Ayana here in Labuan Bajo. I really recommend this hotel, such a beautiful view, and I'm going to try to capture just this island right there with my 14 to 140, a very simple composition. I'm at 14mm right now, so I'm going to try to use this sort of yard area as sort of the foreground. Very simple one. I'm trying to avoid the sun in my frame. I'm focusing on the island. 14mm vertical composition f5.6, something like that. Very simple. Alright, and also one more composition. I just cannot resist this composition. I'm going to try to capture that island right there on the middle, as you can see right there, far away, and I'm just going to try to crop a little bit into the islands behind it, something like this. Very simple landscape composition, nothing too fancy. I think it's a little bit underexposed. Let's try again, something like this. Oh, there's a boat coming. I'm using it as sort of a point of interest. I hope you can see what I'm doing on the camera. Alright, really nice. Alright, Alright, so I tried to explore some areas in the hotel and I found this area here near the pier, and I want to try to capture those island right there. And as you can see, I already have my vlogging camera on its harness attached to my bag. So yeah, very simple composition. I'm still with the 14 to 140. I think I'm going to use this lens a lot and going to try to capture a simple landscape photo right there with the boat as sort of a foreground, like so. I'm going to crop it to 16:9 or something even wider, something like this. Now I'm trying to capture a very close-up kind of photo right here, vertical composition of just the boat, those people paddling. Looks really nice, makes for a nice minimalism landscape photography, something like that. Now I want to try to capture that island again in the middle. Just zoom in, focus on that particular island right there. By the way, everything is f5.6 aperture priority. And as you can see over there, that area, I saw like the intersection between the hills. I think it makes for a really nice photograph. 140 f5.6. I'm going to crop it later to make it into 16:9 as well. Still f5.6. Very simple. Alright, and let's try to capture that area on the left right there where there are lots of boats and the hills. It's the same spot that I photographed earlier today on the vlog. So yeah, something like this. We'll crop it later. I'll try to zoom a little bit wider to about maybe 60 or 50, something like this. Right, it's about sunset. Let's try to capture that far away island right there. Looks kind of interesting. 140, let's try. Maybe it'll make for a nice kind of abstract minimalist landscape composition. I don't know if it will work or not. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, just for a little bit of fun. And I'm going to try to capture these people paddling on the kayak again against the hills or the island behind there. Vertical composition 70mm or 60. I'm zooming out a little bit. And this is what I really like about the 14 to 140. If I want a wide angle and telephoto at the same time, I don't have to switch lenses. I kind of miss having that ability. Really nice. Right, one more composition of the intersection between that island and the island behind it, right there. Something like this. I think it makes for really nice photograph. Zooming out a little bit to probably about 190 maybe. Yep, very simple. One more time of these people paddling, 100-ish, 90 maybe, against the island as a background. And now horizontal, I'm at about 80 or 75 maybe. Very nice. All right. One more quick shot because I think this looks so beautiful. This is sunset actually, but the sun is behind that island. So I'm switching to Laowa 7.5mm f2. I'm at f4 aperture priority, and wow, look at that. This is just beautiful. Wow, oh my god, the sky is just exploding right now with some good colors and just so fantastic. I'm going to try to HDR this picture later on using post-processing, but right now, even as it is, it just looks really nice. All right. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope you found today's video to be entertaining, informative, and useful, inspiring as well. Makes you want to go out and try to photograph something. So yeah, I'm quite grateful that I'm here in Labuan Bajo, and I'm quite happy with my gear selection as well. So for the next few days, I will try to explore Labuan Bajo area, and I will share some vlogs with you of some behind the scene POV photography vlog so that you can enjoy Labuan Bajo together with me. So yeah, don't forget to support my channel as well by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel, and also if you want to support my channel further, you can use my affiliate links down below and also the super thanks button that will greatly support my channel. So that is all. Thank you and goodbye.